Shaz, I think you had the longest catch of the night on that 63-yard reception. What kind of happened on that play to get you so open?
We practiced that. Coach always tell me to, just run like you always finna get the ball. So I always, every time I got a ride, I make sure I run at full speed because you never know, like the other night happened. But, I seen that was a busted coverage, and I just took it, and I was just hoping to God that he just see me open. So Jake seen me, and he threw it downfield, and big play happened. I wish I would have scored, but, I've put my team first. I'm a team player that comes first, so.
And how much did kind of getting the passing game going against Duke help you guys just as an offense with Retzloff coming here a little late? It seemed like you guys really kind of clicked.
So Jake made mention the other day that he made it 65 days here. I found that very crazy. But just as that's hats off to Jake to have a quicker turnaround, from coming from a different school and just picking up the offense very well at a quick time. And just that connection, and this us as a receiver core, we use that as motivation, and we use that just to build a strong connection with Jake. Like, Jake, we got your back. And even though that you came here a little late, we gonna have your back regardless. Because at the end of the day, receivers, we want the ball. So we gonna put the team first. But at the end of the day, we came here, we were paid to catch the ball. So just having that against Duke, we're just gonna continue to build on that and just build our resume up.
To that point of how long he's been on campus, what's impressed you the most, like being around Jake in this time?
His energy. He's a California guy. And his energy just embraced the room. He has a strong connection with the other QBs in his room, and the QBs in the room back him up. Just encourage him to do what he gotta do with his correct reads and stuff like that. And he also just taught the receivers a lot. Like what he sees and what we need to do to get open to have a better relationship to carry that over to the field.
And you mentioned being a team guy. I believe he scored his 4th rushing touchdown right after your big catch.
Yeah.
We've heard about him being an athlete, but how impressive has that side of it been too?
Nah, it's been good. I didn't. When I seen film on him, I didn't see none of that. So that's when he really surprised me. So the first game, quick story, the Northwestern game, the first game, when he bust the 69-yard run, I was the first person down there. He really messed me up. So when he did that, I was like, "Yup." I'm like, "Okay, let's get it, let's go then." So then, when he just kept doing it for the Duke game, I said, "Okay, so we got a pocket passer, and we got a little running back in him too." Okay, so I said, "Well, we got something here."
And you're someone that played in the SEC, so you've been in big environments like Ole Miss, but for this team to have this opportunity against a ranked opponent, how much do you relish this?
I read this a lot because, I say this is a little motivational game for me because, I came from SEC and, I didn't really get the opportunity I wanted at SEC. So I guess I use it as fuel to the fire to, just to get my name back up there and, just to, like I said, just put my name out there. But I feel like it's a great opportunity for us. I think it's a great statement game, another great statement game for us to, just to put our name out there, just to embrace ourselves, and we just have to put our best ability. So I feel like it's a great opportunity for all of us for all 4 phases.
So it was a quiet first 2 games for you individually after a great camp. How good was the feeling, or what was your feeling with the breakout game, and how can you take that?
I wouldn't call that a breakout game. I feel like my breakout game's still coming. I feel like God have a better plan for me. But I play my role to the fullest. I don't get complacent. I don't complain. I just help my teammates up because I feel like the ball gonna find you when it's time. So when the ball finds me, I do my thing and I do it well. So if the ball don't come to me, I'm gonna do my 111 and help out my teammates so we can win. That's the main goal. We gotta win the game. So if we trying to make a run in this thing, we gotta win first, and all the other stuff gotta come second.
And how hard is it to adjust to a new quarterback and get totally comfortable both directions? I mean, there's a reason teams practice.
Yes.
And I mean, you knew nothing about Jake when he arrived.
Right, I didn't. But, like I said before, Jake is Jake came in open arms. I was the first person to hit Jake up as soon as he announced that he was coming here. I'm like, Jake, let's go run some routes. You know what I'm saying? Because season right around the corner, fall camp right around the corner. So I mean, we gotta get this thing going quick. So I mean, when he first came here, I was like one of the first guys to hit him up to tell him let's get some throwing sessions going on. And then since then, we just built a bond ever since. So I mean, it's just stuff like that to build our chemistry up for the long run. Thank you.